The Minnesota Vikings are still active on the market and are in advanced negotiations with two big NFL stars. You will be surprised by today's news, but first, don't forget to like this video because your like helps us reach more Minnesota Vikings fans, so subscribe now so you don't miss any more news. Now, enough of the chatter and let's get to today's news. Minnesota Vikings eyeing Stefon Diggs to bolster offense in 2025. Is there a comeback? Hey guys. The 2025 NFL season is upon us, and the Minnesota Vikings could be about to pull off a masterstroke by bringing back an old acquaintance, wide receiver Stefon Diggs. The 31-year-old became a free agent after his stint with the Houston Texans, where he had a difficult season due to a serious injury. In 2024, Diggs managed to record 47 receptions for 496 yards in just 8 games before suffering a serious ACL injury that derailed his season and raised questions about his fitness for 2025. What makes this potential signing so interesting for the Vikings is the familiarity Diggs already has with the team. After all, he was one of Minnesota's biggest stars before he left, forming incredible chemistry with the quarterback and offensive group. If he returns to playing at his best level, Diggs could be the perfect complement to star Justin Jefferson's explosive style, especially on intermediate and long routes that open up the field and make the offense even more dangerous. If the Vikings can bring Diggs back, they would be building a top-tier receiving duo, a combination that would give any defense a run for their money. But, of course, there is concern about recovery from the injury. The coaching staff and management will need to closely monitor his physical condition to ensure he is ready to handle the heavy pace of the season. On the financial side, Diggs will likely seek a short-term deal with plenty of performance-based incentives, as his recent track record raises some uncertainties. The Vikings will have to do the math to see if this investment fits within the budget, without harming other areas of the team that also need reinforcements. For now, the Vikings management is keeping everything on the radar and will continue to monitor the player's recovery. A meeting could happen in the coming months depending on Diggs' physical progress and what the team identifies as a priority during preseason training. If this signing happens, the Vikings could once again have one of the best receivers in the NFL and add more weight to their passing attack for 2025. Fans will certainly be on the lookout, waiting to see if this Diggs and Jefferson duo will dominate their opponents again. And you, fan? Want to see Stefon Diggs return to purple and gold and make some magic on the field? Tell us what your expectations are for this possible hiring. Minnesota Vikings eyeing Amari Cooper for 2025 season. Will it happen? Hey guys, the 2025 NFL season is coming, and the Minnesota Vikings are already moving their pieces to arrive with everything. One of the most talked about names on the team's radar is veteran Amari Cooper, a wide receiver who has just become a free agent after his stint with the Buffalo Bills. Even at 31 years old, Cooper showed in 2024 that he still has a lot to contribute. He finished the year with 44 receptions, totaling 547 yards and 4 touchdowns, numbers that reflect his ability to be a constant threat on the field, especially on precise routes and strategic plays. Cooper is known for his ability to gain space, make difficult plays, and stay calm under pressure, qualities that any team wants in their offense. Minnesota's main mission is to strengthen the aerial attack, which already has star Justin Jefferson, one of the most explosive receivers in the league. Amari Cooper comes into this game to be the piece that can distract the opposing defenses from Jefferson. Just imagine Jefferson on one side, Cooper on the other, opening up the field and creating much more space for quarterback J.J. McCarthy to work with. This duo could transform the Vikings' offense into a true reception and yardage machine, raising the team's level in the championship. In addition, Cooper brings not only talent, but also plenty of experience. He can be an important mentor for the younger receivers on the roster, helping them develop not only technically, but also mentally, better understanding the game and what the team needs to win. The presence of a veteran like Cooper in the locker room can be essential to building a more united team focused on the season's goals. This is where the conversation gets more delicate. Amari Cooper is expected to seek a short-term contract with an annual value of around $10 million. This is a significant investment for the Vikings, who need to balance the budget so as not to compromise other important areas of the team, such as defense and the specialist sector. It will be a challenge for the board to find this balance between strengthening the offense and keeping the roster competitive in other positions, especially because the NFL salary cap is tight and every decision counts. For now, everything is still in the evaluation phase. The Vikings will closely monitor preseason training to see how J.J. McCarthy evolves and what the team's real need will be to strengthen the passing attack with a veteran of Cooper's caliber. The final decision may only be made shortly before the start of the season, when everything is clearer. In the meantime, fans are waiting in anticipation, imagining what this new offensive formation would be like. If the signing happens, Minnesota could be on the verge of putting together a much more dangerous and versatile passing attack. The combination of Jefferson and Cooper could be one of the most explosive duos in the NFL in 2025, and that's great news for those who enjoy high-level American football. Without a doubt, it would be a high-impact bet that could take the Vikings far in the playoffs. What about you, fan? Are you excited to see Amari Cooper in a Vikings jersey and form that killer double team with Jefferson? Let us know. Could the 2025 season have any big surprises in store for Minnesota?